And just like that, we're here for the True Blue Riffcast, the #1 Riff Tracks podcast in the world. I'm Jeremy, and I'm joined, as always, by...
Sorry, I had like 1,000 things happening. I had the Twitch channel on, so I got like, why am I getting this weird echo? And it was because... no, I'm Dave, by the way, everybody. So I was just very confused there. I was looking to see what I would look like with my glasses. I think it just might freak everybody out. So...
Oh, the glasses look fine, Dave.
Yeah, but I don't want to look like a nerd. I don't want to look like a
Too
four
late.
eyes.
Oh, well, there's that. Now, since I have bifocals, does that make me a 6 eyes? Uh-oh. Great start to the live broadcast this week when Dave is completely frozen up over there in his other window. I hope I'm still going fine. Maybe it's a problem on my end. I don't know. Hello?
I think it's over here.
Okay. So I don't know if you heard my question or not.
A problem. I don't know why it's doing that. What was your question?
I said, since I have bifocals, does that make me a 6 eyes?
Why are we having this problem when we go live? Talking for like...
I don't know. We didn't even start, like, way beforehand tonight. I think I started the process, like, 3 minutes before we went live. Wasn't very long.
Yeah. Okay, so what was the question? Let's see if my Wi-Fi is not going to screw me over.
Okay. You said you didn't want to look like a 4 eyes, correct?
Yes.
I said
Correct.
I have bifocals, so does that make me a 6
Okay.
eyes? Because I
Ooh.
technically have...
Oh, only you can answer that question, man.
I don't know. I'll say yes, because I basically have 2 different lenses.
Is that what bifocals means? Does that mean there are 4 lenses in there?
Yeah, well, bifocals means there's 2 different points of focus for each.
Oh, is that like the reading glasses where it's like a different?
Yeah, there's a little thing here, and like this part is for reading. Because I'm old, so I have to have
these
bifocals.
glasses. I got these for free in Germany when I was in the Army in the year 2004, and they're the only pair of glasses that I've owned since then. So it shows you how often I wear them.
Those definitely are not BC glasses, though.
No, they're not. No, these are not basic training
lucky.
glasses. Yeah. They're not birth control glasses. That is for dang sure. So, hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Dave. How's it going?
How was Boston?
Boston was amazing. It was wicked awesome.
It was wicked awesome. Did you go to
Wicked
Boston and chowder?
I had
Did you go
some
to New
clam
Hampshire?
chowder. I had actual, real, not canned clam chowder at a restaurant called the Union Oyster House, which is the oldest restaurant in America. It was opened in 1826. And
There had to be restaurants older than that.
well, it's still open though. That's the thing. It was open and it's still open. But they're known for their clam chowder, and for good reason, because it was quite literally the best clam chowder I've ever had in my entire life. Clam chowder. I gotta say
Chowder.
it right.
I can't remember the last time I
Chowder.
had clam chowder. It's better than Minneapolis clam chowder. Did you have a lot of clam chowder there?
Tell you what, it was a
Live.
hell of a lot more expensive than Minneapolis.
But I believe it.
Thankfully, my entire trip was on the dime of Boston Beer Company, the owners of Samuel Adams Brewery.
Why?
And I won a thing through work where we sold a higher percentage of Samuel Adams products than all of the other
At the
theaters in our
movies?
chain. Yeah, at our bar. And since we had that higher percentage, then that means that we won our trip. And literally everything was paid for by them, which is a good thing because our lunch for the 7 of us that were there was $419.
That's inflation right there. And East Coast spending. I think that's probably got more to do with it.
Yeah. Like the appetizers were all like $20 a piece.
I
like
used to
just
live
for
in
a starter.
And man, I didn't eat in the city if I didn't have to.
And then our sales rep, who was the one in charge of our trip, dropped a $100 tip on top of that for the server, who then ran out to thank her after she saw the slip on the table.
Oh, no.
And then all of our rooms, it was the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in my life. We each got our own room, which was amazing, because I thought I'd be sharing a room with the bartender from my location that I took with me. But we each got our own rooms, and those were $500 a piece.
Telling me my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It froze up a little bit.
Dude.
It's okay. I'll just keep telling my story. If you need to like reboot anything, now's the perfect time because I'm just rambling. This is for the other people who don't follow me and talk to me on Facebook or anything.
I don't want to have to set. I really don't.
It's okay. We're not. It's a good thing that we're doing this type of episode today, because if we were trying to do a regular episode where we were actually talking about something, like trying to make it coherent, probably wouldn't help. Your internet being all weird. It's been a while since your internet's done this. So, Oliver, how are you doing? The rest of the Boston trip we had so much good food, and I was only scared for my life by one of our rideshare drivers. The way that dude was zipping around through traffic, I thought he was going to murder somebody, like going to hit somebody trying to cross the road. It was slightly terrifying. That was on our way to Fenway. That's a very good one, Oliver. But that was the highlight of the trip. Like, I'm not a huge baseball fan. You know, I follow the Tigers, but I got to go to Fenway, which it was amazing. I know you saw my pictures, Oliver, because you made that same comment on the pictures I posted. Wrigley would be really nice to go to, also. But yeah, it was quite an experience going to Fenway, and just being in that live atmosphere. Yes, no one else is in the meeting. Thank you very much, Google. I'll let him back in when he clicks the link again after he resets his modem or whatever. I'll use this opportunity to do some of the other things while we're going here. We'll do take a look at the Labor Day weekend box office. Deadpool and Wolverine once again ruling the screens. Took in almost another $20 million. Alien Romulus is up to $91 million total. It brought in almost $12 million last weekend. Reagan did about $10 million somehow. Twisters, almost another $10 million, and it ends with us, almost another $10 million. There he is. He came back.
Hey, how's sorry. So my Wi-Fi is dead,
oh,
so
no.
I'm gonna have to use the phone.
Okay, that's fine. We can handle this. We've been in worse situations than this before.
We sure have. Let me turn my speakers on so I can actually hear you.
Yeah. I was just going over the weekend box office. Deadpool and Wolverine, of course, number one. Again.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's been out for 6 weeks now. Still number one. The domestic take for it has crossed $600 million.
That's insane.
The worldwide is $1.26 million. It's definitely going to be dethroned this weekend, though. Like Oliver's saying in the chat, he's going to go watch Beetlejuice this weekend. That one's going to do. It's tracking to do about $105 million for this weekend. I'm sure that's probably gone up a little bit, but it just means I'm going to have a very busy, very exhausting weekend because I work long shifts this weekend. But it comes with the territory, and it'll be nice to actually be there for this one since I missed the Deadpool and Wolverine opening weekend. And this isn't going to be near as bad, thankfully. But today we are going over, and we're doing a new VOD draft. Let me bring up... Oh, how was the Beetlejuice musical? I've seen clips of that. It looks like it would be fun. Present.
Sorry, guys. I'm still just getting this news. I'm still adjusting to the fact that my Wi-Fi is dead here.
So, oh man, this is really small. Can I make this bigger on here? Let's open image in new tab. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Share this tab instead. Okay. So, here we go. This is last time. Justin
October
Collette,
2022.
Yeah, October of 2022 was apparently when we did this last time. Dave brought up the tweet for me. But this was what we ended with last time around, where we went through the whole catalog. Today, we are only going to be going through the VODs released since the last time we've done this. So we're going to start at Hack-O-Lantern and go through, was it Body Count? Was that the last one?
Yeah, whatever the last one was. The one that we didn't finish.
Yeah, the one we didn't finish. So let's go through our picks from last time. We'll start with mine just because it's on the left side. Number one, I took Ghost House. A Talking Cat for number 2. Manos: The Hands of Fate. Birdemic: Shock and Terror. The Star Wars Holiday Special. No Retreat, No Surrender. Rotor. Psychotronic Man, which was kind of on purpose to get that away from Dave. Star Games, Light Blast, Santa Claus, Dancing It's On, Ruby, Miami Connection, and Attack of the Super Monsters. Oliver, no, this is just for RiffTrax VODs, not RiffTrax Presents.
Yes.
Did we do a Presents draft?
I think we might have. Maybe not, but we definitely need to do one.
We definitely need to do one. Yeah, we definitely need to do one because there's so much good stuff in there. Dave's list. He got Roller Gator number 1, The Guy from Harlem, Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny, House on Haunted Hill, The Apple, Crater Lake Monster, The Last Slumber Party, which I think was why I took Psychotronic Man, if I'm not mistaken.
What? No, I think that was one of these is a revenge hit. It'd have to be the one right after.
Suburban Sasquatch, Super Mario Bros, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Spiker, Dangerous Men with the butt knife, Julian Jack, Doctor Who and the Daleks, and Cool as Ice. So those were our last VOD picks for our draft. And I got to bring up the catalog here for Riff Tracks. Oh, actually, no. I need to bring up Google Docs so we can have a record of what we're doing. Hang on. All right. We are going to.
My Wi-Fi is back, but I don't know if I trust it to come back onto the podcast with it.
VOD Draft again. All right. I guess I probably could have gotten this set up, earlier. Might have been helpful because I know this makes for a hot live podcast action.
Hot live action.
Hot live action. All right, left we got Jeremy, and then we've got Dave. All right, bold, underlined, bang, bang, boom. Bob's your uncle. We're ready to go. Okay, now I do need to bring up the. We're gonna stop sharing. Catalog for myself. Because, yes, it's only been 2 years, but there's been a lot of stuff released in those 2 years.
There has been a lot. I was looking at it. I didn't think it was going to be very much. It's like two and a half pages.
This one's going to be rough. Because...
Well, I mean, I know what I'm... like. Okay, so we decided, we're like, what are we doing tonight? I was like, I don't know. We could do a draft. We could do the game. We could do bunch of stuff because Refresh didn't give us anything to talk about over the weekend. So,
oh, there's so much good stuff in here. So much good stuff in here.
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go into this draft. I'm not going to make a plan. And I'm just going to just completely wing it. Because, other drafts I've had strategies and all that, but I just realized I know what my number one is going to be if I get the first off. If I win the coin flip. I win the coin flop.
Yeah, the coin flap. The coin flippy floppy. Speaking of which.
I think we have a similar situation in this where we had with the last draft where both of us are going to go after, well, for the 2023 VOD draft, we both knew what our number 2 was going to be.
Yeah.
Now I think we both know what our number 1 is going to be, and I'm not going to say which one it is, but I think it's pretty obvious. Whoever wins the coin flip is going to get this highly, highly coveted release.
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty sure we're both thinking of the same thing. But if I don't get it, I have my backup number 1. And if I do get it, I might probably lose my backup number 1. So
I don't even know what that one is, but I just know that I have a number 1 that I would be very upset if I don't get it, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
let's get a coin flip here. Let me turn the sound up on my phone. Hey Google, flip a coin. I don't know if it'll show it.
You got heads.
Oh, maybe if we called it first,
yeah,
probably be a good thing.
Call it, yeah.
Well, you go ahead and call it, and I'll do another coin flip.
Tails.
Tails. All right, Dave called tails. We're going to flip a coin again.
It's heads.
Damn.
It's heads.
Yes, I know. I heard. Yes, I know. I heard, and I'm sure.
Well, I know it was quiet, but I wanted to make sure that everybody heard it. All right, so for the number one pick in the VOD draft again, I am of course going to be taking Creating Rem Lazar.
Nah, go to hell.
Come on, we knew that was going to be number one.
Yes, we knew that was.
We knew that was going to be number one.
We knew that was coming. You know what? There's a lot of really good stuff here.
There is,
and I'm torn. But there are two. So it's just VODs, not MP3s, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're not including live shows either. We still need to do a live show draft, I think.
The only live show that would be included in this, well, I guess there's a couple, but
yeah. So it'll be
Swamp Thing.
So it'll be Rad and
Swamp Thing.
No.
Yeah, the VOD for Swamp Thing came out after Hack-O-Lantern.
Okay. But live shows don't count, so we're gonna go. I mean, they count, but like not for the draft because I think we need to have a live show draft. There's enough of them.
Yes, there is.
But I'm just trying to.
Citizen Yarn said, "Oh, good, Dave's been eaten by Scruffy."
That's true. Okay, so I'm torn between two. But you know what? I'm gonna go for this one just because I didn't get it in the 2023 draft. I'm gonna go ahead and draft my number one, the Paradise Motel.
Paradise Motel. Yeah, that not surprising. I figured that probably would have been my backup.
What was your backup?
Paradise Motel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now this is where we get into more difficult decisions, I think.
I have a couple that I for my number two here. And if I lose either of them, I'll be very upset, but then I'll just go ahead and grab the other one. So go ahead and do your number two.
Yeah. It's this one's kind of a coin flip for me because there's two that I really want here.
They might be the same as mine.
They might be the same as yours.
I'm looking at both of mine right now, and I have a feeling I'm going to lose one or the other.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, I could take one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take the other one. I'm going to take The Little Mermaid for my number two.
Okay, so that was one of my number two picks. That's okay.
And I'm guessing I know what the other one's going to be.
So the next one is, of course, Grim Tracks.
Yeah. And there's a reason I didn't grab that one. Cipher in the Snow. That's the only reason I didn't grab that one. Because I didn't want to. Well, I wanted to take The Little Mermaid anyway, but.
Well, I wanted to. Okay, so. Oh my gosh.
All right.
This is an embarrassment of riches, honestly.
There's so many good things to go through. All right.
Oh, it's your choice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my turn. Man. There's so many that I really liked in here. And there's so many that I really don't ever want to touch again.
Yeah, there's quite a bit here. There's an embarrassment of riches, but there's a lot that's just like, oh gosh, no.
Yeah, like I'm looking at Cyclone. I'm like, no way. Hobgoblins 2, no way.
So what are we going to? Are we going to like? I think we can only go to 10.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we have left after we get there. You know what? Okay, my number 3. My number 3 is going to be, and I'm kind of surprised that I'm taking this high, but I remember I really enjoyed this riff. I'm taking Spy High for my number 3.
That is surprising. I mean, that is a really good one, but I'm going to make you regret it.
Oh God, what are you taking?
So for my number 3, I draft Bog.
Oh, damn it! Got a Dracula running around, man.
Nope, not a fish vamp. Old people making out.
That really was a good release. Like, a lot of these I remember liking, and I just haven't even thought about them in forever. And oh man,
a lot of these I don't even remember.
All right. Number 4 pick. I actually enjoyed the movie itself on a certain level. I'm taking In the Line of Duty 2, The Super Cops.
Damn it! I was just looking at that too. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Okay, so I have a couple. So what? We're at 4.
Yeah, we're at 4.
There are a couple here. And you know what? I'm gonna take one, and I'm gonna surprise you.
Uh-oh.
But I'm taking it because it's good riff tracks real estate, not because I like the movie, because I don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and draft The Amazing.
I think I know what's coming. Yeah, The Amazing Bulk. Okay, for my number 5, I'm gonna take one that was pretty disturbing. And it became extra disturbing once we got towards the end and we saw all the oily baby men. I'm taking Terminus for my number 5 pick.
Okay, so I'm gonna surprise you again.
Oh boy.
Because again, for the same reason as The Amazing Bulk. Not necessarily that I like the movie. I don't. I started when we started the movie. I was sort of enjoying it, but by the end, I was like, "Look this." So this is 5, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to draft. I'm going to draft The Christmas Martian.
God damn you!
Hey, for life or death is still on the table, man.
Yeah, I know. You know what's not on the table anymore? My number 6 pick. My number 6 pick. Really?
Yeah,
I'm taking Samson and Delilah.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, oh, that hurts. Dang it! If Rad was on the table, I would take it from you. But oh man, I want to do one that's going to hurt you. I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's anything on here that will hurt you as bad as that one did me.
There's a couple that I really am hoping to get, and I think this is about the right time to start taking them. But
Okay, so there are a couple. Did that come out after this? It had to have. Hang on. I have to go back and forth between these two here. Between these two, the 2 pages that these are on. Okay, if what I'm thinking of is not Backpack, Cyclone. Hang on. Let me do a search here.
all right, I have my next few picks planned out, plus a few alternates in case Dave steals a good one from me.
Okay. Which one is this? March 11th. Hang on. Okay, well, I'm screwed. All right, so man, the years are just blending together. I was going to pick Max Havoc, but that's not in the window.
Oh no, that's right before the window.
I thought it might have been. So that was in March. And I was just like,
wow, March? It was that far?
Yeah, March of 2022.
Wow.
I thought for sure it was like, yeah. So okay, fuck it. We're at 6 or 7.
You are at 6.
Okay, Fatal Combat. I had to do it, man. That was like, what do you want from me?
That was a good value pick.
Extremely limited window here.
That was a good value pick.
Yeah.
Because we know the meaning of value.
Yeah, we absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there.
All right. Well, I can close that tab. All right. God. All right. Number 7. Number 7. I'm taking RoboCop, the TV show.
Okay, you can have that. That doesn't matter to me much.
I really liked that one.
I'm gonna take. Oh, you know what? There are a couple here, and one is really unique that I don't think we talked about on the podcast. But there's another one that is prime RiffTrax real estate. So I'm going to go with the prime RiffTrax real estate one. And the other one, I'll snatch it up because I really don't think it's on your radar. I'm going to, so for Robot Monster.
Robot Monster. Very good release. We didn't talk about that one, I don't think.
No, we didn't. November 18th, 2022.
I would say that was just a couple weeks after Hack-O-Lantern.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot we don't talk about on the podcast for whatever reason. I mean, we can't talk about them all.
All right. I have a few left here to pick. And I think I'm going to take this next one. I'm going to take it simply because of the overall impact that it ended up having on the True Blue Riffcast.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
And that is the Demons of
exactly.
Ludlow.
That's a True Blue Riffcast. That's a True Blue Riffcast real estate pick right there.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't leave that one on the table. Like,
yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I mean, one of us was gonna get it.
Yeah.
So this next one we also didn't talk about on the podcast, but it's it's a fun little Christmas riff, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I want to get the name of this right. The Monsters Christmas, December 2022.
That was a good one too. I remember enjoying that a lot, and I'm surprised we haven't talked about that one.
Yeah, so we have a lot to talk about. We can we.
All right, this one.
Plenty of material.
All right, what is the Monsters Christmas, right?
Yeah, the Monsters Christmas. That's whatever pick we're on.
I can't remember if it was Christmas Monster or Monster Christmas.
I'm surprised you haven't picked Ironheart. Honestly,
that was number 8.
Okay.
So my pick for number 9. Oh man. All right, I've got 4 up here to choose from. I am going to take. I think I'm surprising myself here. I'm going to take Demon Island.
That is surprising.
The Killer Clay Pinata underwear hunt movie.
The underwear hunt movie. That's really what it is.
It's funny because now that our podcasts are all up on YouTube, that's one of the one that has the most views because of the title. Because it's literally something about it's the great underwear hunt of 2000 whatever that movie came out.
Yeah, because people are going there looking for girls in their underwear because they're perverts. That's
and instead they find us chit-chatting.
Yeah.
Talk about
two dudes in their 40s. Yeah. Talking about girls farting in their underwear. Okay, so there are 3 I can choose from here. One a lot of people didn't like, but I enjoyed it. One is stupid.
I swear to God,
and
Dave.
The other is...
If you take my last pick.
Okay, so there are 3 here. What are we on, 9?
9, yeah. I have 3 up, too. I have 3 left to choose from.
I have 3. One is an opposite, is like a B-side of a much better movie, a much better riff.
So I know which one that is.
But I don't think I want it.
I don't think I want that one either.
And
that's not even on my list.
And then there's another one where the aesthetics are good, but the movie is trash. And then there's another one where it's, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to take, because this is the best out of the 3. So I'm going to go ahead and draft Virus, a Grim Tracks.
Oh, God. You son of a bitch.
Is that really your last choice?
That was my last pick. All right.
Oh.
Fine. I know what I'm going for.
Okay.
And this is weird. And, but I'm taking it. And that is Truth or Dare. I'm taking Truth or Dare for my last pick in this VOD draft.
That's a really good one. I just think that I was off put. That's why I kept going over it, kept passing it up because now I associate it with its director, Tim Ritter, I think his name is.
Yeah,
and we spent a whole episode where I had to watch Sharks of the Corn twice, and I just resent the fact that guy can't improve his craft. It's insulting to me. So that kind of altered my view of that movie. So
yeah.
But it's a great time. It's a classic riff. Okay, so now I'm kind of forced between 2 movies that I don't really like. decide which one I dislike least. And it's tough. But I think I'm going to go with the one with the cool aesthetics just because it's the kind of movie I want Riff Tracks to do more of. And the movie didn't live up to the hype, but the riff did. So I'm going to go and pick Ember.
Ember Days. As soon as you started talking about aesthetic, I knew that's what you were talking about.
Yes.
All right.
So, I mean, we can keep going if you want.
Well, here's the thing. I do want to keep going.
Okay.
But, and this is a big but. Not with this list.
What are you talking about?
I want to keep going, but I want to start a new list.
Okay.
A new draft.
Okay, so
I want to, just because I was looking at some of these movies when we were going through them, that would have been part of this. I really, 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 really want to do a Riff Tracks Presents draft.
You want to do that right now?
I want to do it right now.
Okay, all right.
I am fired up for this. I want to do it right now. And here's the kicker. Are you ready for this? You get to go first.
Okay.
Just because I had first on the last one.
All right. Well,
give me a second to get my thing.
I have to get the dang! I have to. Is there even a tab for that?
Yes. Kind of. We have to kind of split it up.
Riff Tracks Presents 37.
There's you can do Bridget, Mary Jo, and you can do Brit Tracks also. And have them on.
Well, this is going to be all of that.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
It looks like everything's all on one page, though.
Well, if I do this other one, it does have 2 pages, or at least a page and a half of Bridget, Mary Jo stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I know there's more. Are these just VODs?
Yeah.
So we're doing just VODs and not any of the Matthew J. solo riffs from 2008.
I mean, we can add those in there if you want to.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I think we have plenty to choose from. Here.
Oh yeah, and I'm eyeballing a nice big chunk of them that I really want.
So I just want I don't think I have all of them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
Where's
2, 3.
Yeah, it looks like there's
4,
some that's not
5, 6. So
Oh no,
there's
there's
37 here. Oh, you know what? I know why some of them aren't showing up because I think they lost the rights to some of them.
Oh. Maybe.
So that means
it's happened before, so.
That means look, I'm just going to go to my library and go to my library here, and I might as well do it here.
Yeah.
Because if I don't own them, then there's no reason I need to be picking them. So,
Oliver loves us for this, he said. So.
Source type, movie era, collection. There's got to be a Riff Tracks Presents. Riff Tracks Presents. There it is, right there. Not purchase date, newly released. Apply. Oh, look, there's Koopa Claus. All right. Now let me go ahead.
Oh yeah, I forgot about but those are shorts, right?
Yeah, that's a short. So I have to. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I loved Koopa Claus.
Source type, feature film.
Oh jeez.
All right, let me see.
All of Khan and Shauner's riffs are outstanding.
Shorts.
They're just shorts, unfortunately. But I think
when we
did the shorts draft, I think I took We took at least Kids Guide to the Internet and Bicycle Safety Camp.
Yeah. So it looks like Expendables, Scared to Death, Warning from Space, Flight to Mars is here, and it has all the MP3s on here. Hangar 18 is here.
Flight to Mars, was that the one that we talked about the one time, or was that Assignment Outer Space?
That was a very yes. That's correct. There's another one called King of Kong Island. I want to make sure it's still there. Where is it? It has to be here. There's no way that they lost. That's public domain. There's no way they lost the rights to that.
Which one? King of Kong Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Why isn't it showing up in my library?
I don't know.
Because I know for a fact that I own it, sir. To talk to Eric. Flatliners, Expendables. Scared to Death, Warning from Space, Stream, Flight to Mars. Planet Outlaws, Snow Beast, Purple Death from Outer Space, Last Woman on Earth, Assignment Outer Space, Invasion of the Bee Girls. Hang on, let me search here.
Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory.
King of Kong Island. I own it. I don't know why it's not showing up in this thing.
Weird.
Okay, anyway. Well, let's do it.
Yeah. You get to go first. I'll give you that.
Flight to Mars.
Flight to Mars, number one.
That is the best Riff Tracks thing that is not like Kevin Bill. Hands down, the best.
All right, Flight to Mars. Ooh. All right. I am going to take... this one's a Bridget and Mary Jo.
Oh, no. I know it. I think I know what it is.
You think you know what it is? Well, if you're thinking Inspector Mom,
yes,
then you're right. I am taking Inspector Mom for my number one pick.
Well, then guess what? Lady Hawk. There you go.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's what you get for taking Inspector Mom, you bastard.
All right.
All right, so all teams have already been represented in the first three. That's amazing.
And nobody should be surprised by that. Honestly.
They're just like, and they're really the best each of the teams have to offer. My opinion.
Yeah, I think so. All right, hang on. I somehow lost my catalog here. I want this one. Okay. Lady Hawk for Dave. Ooh. Okay. My number two pick is going to be another Bridget and Mary Jo.
Okay.
I'm taking Earth Angel.
Ah, dang it. Okay. I haven't gotten to Bridget and Mary Jo one yet.
Now you better hurry up. I'm snatching up all the good ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, guess what? But I don't think, have you gotten the Matthew and
Not
Ian
yet.
one yet?
Not yet. And
Well, I'm getting their next best one. Remember that double feature that we did, Earth Angel and Invasion of the Bee Girls? Guess what, dude?
Damn it.
Guess what, dude? Invasion of the Bee Girls is my number 3?
Yep. You son of a bitch. All right.
I'm going to have to pick a Bridget and Mary Jo one eventually.
That one kind of hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. All right, for my number 3 pick, I am taking a Matthew J. and Ian riff, and I am taking Hangar 18.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Why do we have? Okay, guess what? My next one is a Bridget and Mary Joe pick, and it's Angel's Revenge.
Ooh.
Prime real estate's getting. Prime real estate, it's getting eaten up, man.
All right. Next pick for me. I'm looking at a couple here. I'm really hanging out a lot with the Bridget and Mary Joe stuff. I don't know which one of these two I want to take. All right. This is another Bridget and Mary Joe. But I kind of had to take it. I kind of have to take this one.
Do it.
I am taking. Hang on, where to go? I am taking. Which was the first one of these?
Oh, for God's sake!
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which one was the first one. It looks like that would be Junior Prom.
Okay, that's cool.
Taking Junior Prom.
This next one you're going to be very upset with me with.
Yeah, probably.
It's unique, and it could be classified as a Riff Track Presents Mega Riff. Could be classified that way. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a. It's a combination, Bridget and Mary Joe and Matthew and Ian, the last woman on Earth.
Okay.
4 Riffer edition, very rare.
That is very rare. You're right. All right. My next pick. Oh boy.
A lot of these I don't even remember.
I'm gonna have to take. There's a Matthew and Ian. I'm taking Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Okay. Okay. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Where is that? We talked about it on the podcast. I can't believe it hasn't come up yet. I don't think. Maybe. Creature, Bale, Earth Angel, Amanda, and the Alien. Why is it? Okay, I do own that. Okay, hi. Guess what? My next one is a Bridget and Mary Joe pick called a little movie called The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
Jan in the Pan.
Jan in the Pan.
That was a.
Where are we? 7?
That was 6.
Okay, dude. A lot of these aren't showing up like in the Riff Tracks Presents tab in my.
Your library.
In my library, but it shows that I own them when I search for them. So.
That's kind of weird.
That is very weird. All
right, number 6. Oh, duh. One that we recently talked about. It shared an episode with Cynthia Rothrock feature, and I am taking Rock.
Oh, okay. You can have that one. I do like that one. That one is just, it's very famous in bad movie circles, but I don't really care about it that much. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the 2015 classic Dreamscape by Cole and Janet and Cole.
Damn you to hell.
Oh, wait. It's right there the whole time, man.
I know. And I literally just opened that in a tab to pick for my next pick. All right. I am going to try to stop saying all right so much before I start talking, because I just realized I was doing that. I am going to take Matthew J. and Ian's Scared to Death.
Okay, all right. You have this habit of taking ones that I am planning to take next. There are two here that are pretty good. We've talked about them both on the podcast, like 2021-ish. Not sure which one is better, but I'm going to go and take Assignment Outer Space because I remember that I like that a lot.
That's a very good choice. A very good choice. Okay, and now for my 8th pick, I am going to take the Bridget and Mary Jo movie, Scared to Death.
Yeah. There are a couple of Scared to Deaths. One is with Bela Lugosi, and the other one is not. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory.
Which one? Sorry.
Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory by Matthew and Ian.
Another good one. Another good one. In a girl's...
Was that 8 or 9?
That was 9.
Okay, so each have one left. Okay.
Well, I have 2 left.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I went first.
You went first.
That was poor planning on my part.
I would be remiss if I did not put a Mary Higgins Clark release on here. And so I'm going to go with A Crime of Passion.
Okay. So there are a couple here that I want. And they're both Matthew J. and Ian. I like them both a lot, but one is definitely better than the other. And it was, in fact, I thought it was the best Matthew J. and Ian riff until Flight to Mars came out.
Yeah.
And the other one is the first one that they did, which is excellent. But I think that I have to go with for my last one, for my number 10 pick, I'll have to draft Warning from Space.
That was a very good one. That was a very good one. Oh, that's my list, not your list. Put this up here. Pasted it in the wrong spot. All right. Number 10. Last one for me. Okay. I am going to take High School USA for my last one.
All right. Excellent. So that's it. We did the Riff Tracks Presents draft.
Yeah. We did both of them. All right, let's go through our...
and we did it really fast.
We did do that one really fast. I think with that, mostly, we already knew like what our favorite ones were from the Riff Tracks Presents, because there's, let's be honest, it's not anywhere near the same number.
No, yeah, it's not almost 500.
Yeah, that definitely makes it a little easier to remember most of them.
Yeah.
Let me share this real quick. Boink. And this untitled document right here. Okay, so our VOD lists are as follows.
From the last couple of, our first one is like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
The other one is the entirety of Riff Tracks Presents.
Yes. So for our picks from the last 2 years of Riff Tracks VODs, I took Creating Rem Lazar at number 1, Little Mermaid at number 2, Spy High, In the Line of Duty 2, The Super Cops, Terminus, Samson and Delilah, RoboCop, The Demons of Ludlow, Demon Island, and Truth or Dare. And for Dave's 10, he started with the Paradise Motel.
Started off strong.
Grim Tracks at number 2, Bog at number 3, Amazing Bulk, The Christmas Martian, Fatal Combat, Robot Monster, The Monster's Christmas, Virus, and Ember Days.
Kind of petered out at the end there.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you went with Ember Days, just because of how disappointed we were with it.
Ouija Shark.
Oh, yeah, Ember Days. If those are your choices, it's Ember Days.
Yeah. My choices. I'm not picking Ouija Shark.
And then for our Riff Tracks Presents draft, Dave got to start since I went first in the previous one. I just figured that'd be the fairest way to do it.
I honestly think I got the upper hand on you here.
He started off with Flight to Mars, Lady Hawk at number 2, Invasion of the Bee-Girls, which was our infamous episode that Matthew J. Elliott crashed.
British Invasion, yep.
Angel's Revenge, The Last Woman on Earth, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, Dreamscape, Assignment Outer Space, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory, and Warning from Space. And then
that is a good list.
That is a good list. That's a very good list. And for my 10, I started with Inspector Mom. Had to start strong. Earth Angel was next. Hangar 18, Junior Prom, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Rock, Scared to Death, A Crime of Passion, and High School USA to wrap things up.
Yeah, I kind of wanted like the choices between either Warning from Space or King of Kong Island. King of Kong Island is Ian Potter's first Riff Tracks appearance.
Yeah.
So, but Warning from Space, man, it hits all the right buttons.
Yep, it sure does. I'm gonna send this list over to Dave and have him fancy it up.
Yeah, we'll fancy it up. Not
graphics
tonight,
and yeah, that's fine. Nobody cares. It can be a day or two late.
Why are we even doing it?
I just mean it doesn't have to be immediate.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Especially since your Wi-Fi decided it didn't want to cooperate with you.
It's not everyone to take a free. Here's the thing, though. Ever since it came back up, and it's been fine for like the last 40 minutes. But I was like, I don't trust you. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap things up for us today. Thanks for hanging out with us, Oliver and Citizen Yarn, and the few other people that are just lurking in here. If you enjoyed the podcast tonight, the best way to support us, follow us live right here on Twitch. That way you'll know whenever we go live with our new episodes, because we try to make it every Tuesday, but life happens, and it doesn't always work out that way. Also, you can drop us a couple dollars a month over at patreon.com/trueblueriffcast if you can or would like to. You'll get access to past VODs of our live broadcasts here on Twitch. Generally the next day or later that night, I'll put them up, and then they get pulled off of Twitch. And then, however much longer it takes me to actually convert it into an audio file for the actual regular version of the podcast. So you'll have earlier access to everything that way. Otherwise, you can
actually listen to our Madam Web episode today, and I was like, I forgot that we did a double feature that day.
Yeah, Ouija Shark, the one that you were hesitant on taking, and Madam Web, yeah. You can follow the podcast on Twitter, formerly known as X, at TB Riffcast, and I'm anywhere else online at PB and Awesome.
And I'm Dave. You can follow me on at D Chadwick Author on Twitter, or Axe AXE minus the A and the E. And find me on Amazon and Audible.
And we will be here, or we should be here anyway, next Tuesday.
Yep. So we'll do Dave That Riff. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a movie to talk about.
Yeah.
As we found out, we have plenty that we haven't.
Oh yeah,
so,
we'll have something to talk about, regardless.
Yeah, we will pick something
if it's new or not.
About. Yeah. And we'll do Dave That Riff next week.
Yep, Dave That Riff. So I will pull the quotes this time.
No, Joy can.
Okay, I'll let her do it then. She liked doing that. So.
Give you guys a hard time.
We'll see you guys next week right here on the True Blue Riffcast.
Rock till you die.